Joining us at this moment on NDTV network is Mr. Gaurav Gogoi. Gaurav, a big victory for you in Jorhat, more so because this was a new constituency. You hardly got some time to prepare. How do you analyze this victory?
No, it's a victory for the people of India. Jorhat is a part of India, and today Indians have voted in a resounding manner against the Prime Minister's leadership. Even in the state of Uttar Pradesh, Rahul Gandhi is a bigger hero than Prime Minister Narendra Modi. If you compare the victory margins of Rai Bareli and Varanasi, then people of Uttar Pradesh themselves have given a larger mandate to Shri Rahul Gandhi. Therefore, if people of Uttar Pradesh are unhappy with Shri Narendra Modi ji, then I doubt if Shri Narendra Modi ji can complete 5 years as the Prime Minister.
3 seats in Assam, 2 in Manipur, 1 in Nagaland, 1 in Meghalaya. A far better show than 2019 by the Congress. What are the factors that have gone into this results? Because you have not only campaigned in Jorhat, you have been to all these states as well before the elections.
Well, I always said that this NEDA stands for North-East Divide Alliance, and that is what has happened. When they have seek to divide the Northeast on the basis of religion, the people of the Northeast have voted against this, and that is why, irrespective of all faiths, Manipur, Meghalaya, both seats NDA have lost. An independent party won the Shillong Lok Sabha election, and even in Assam. So this shows that NEDA politics has reached its expiry term, and therefore taking moral responsibility, the convener, Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma, should have resigned. Instead, he chose to blame a particular religion, a particular minority faith for the losses in Meghalaya and Nagaland. It is absolutely irresponsible, reckless. He should apologize. I condemn this statement, and I feel that the Chief Ministers of Meghalaya and the Chief Minister of Nagaland should condemn this remark also and ask the Chief Minister of Assam to withdraw. In Northeast, in Meghalaya, in Nagaland, in Manipur, in Mizoram, we respect all religions. If they are Christians, if they are Hindus, if they are tribals, we respect all people, all faiths.
Gaurav, many people are saying that it is a sunrise in Jorhat, given the fact that Jorhat is your father's home constituency. How much of that?
I've been listening to Sunrise since 2014. Ever since 2014, Delhi media is defining me as a sun rising, and I continue to rise along with the blessings of the people of Assam.
But talking nationally, where do you see the India Alliance now in the opposition? You have been a deputy leader in the parliament. How do you see India Alliance now in the next parliament?
I think we will come with the mandate that people expect us to defend the constitution, to defend democracy, and that is what we're going to do. We're going to ensure that no unconstitutional act, no undemocratic act is passed in parliament. We will ensure that the parliament as an institution is not undermined by the BJP. We will make sure that the parliament again becomes the temple of democracy where people's voices, genuine issues can be raised. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Gogoi. So there you are, Gaurav Gogoi, talking exclusively to NDTV, pointing out the factors behind his victory and a better performance of the Congress this time across Northeast, and also indicating that he wants to now play a larger role in terms of Assam politics as well as that in Northeast. In Guwahati, with camera person Nakul Rabha, Ratnadeep Chaudhary.